He promised to walk by my side and make me all that I can be. Good Sunday morning, Simon Burgundy here. Breaking right now our top stories across town at our new site community church. Covering this event is our on-site reporter, Monica Fisher.
Thanks, Simon. As you can see, I'm standing outside the new site community church where a ceremony to dedicate this new building is getting ready to start. While the dignitaries, which include our mayor, councilman, and our very own Little Miss Sunshine, who will be cutting the ribbon, are gathering for this occasion. I have here the general contractor, Mr. Joe Carpenter of Carpenter Construction Company. Mr. Carpenter, this must have been a huge contract for you. How did this all happen?
Well, let me tell you, Monica, it's been a great opportunity to be able to work on this great project at this church. I think of all the projects I've done in a long time, this is by far my favorite.
Why is that, Mr. Carpenter?
Well, you know, I'm a member of this church too. So I've had all kinds of opportunities to be able to see us grow, and boy, we filled up one building and then we had to move on to another, and then finally we burst the seams at this last building, so we decided to buy this good piece of property for us and build a new church.
Say, didn't this land used to have a factory located on it?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it was a really total mess. We had to take this thing and tear it down to absolutely nothing in order that we could build it up right.
Monica, we have some footage of that. I believe I covered that story 6 months ago.
Yes, I believe you did, Simon.
Back when I had your job and you had mine. Not like you were bitter or anything.
Yes, Simon, I did have to adjust my attitude a tad.
A tad? Whatever. Let's roll the footage for our viewers. I remember it like it was yesterday. It's a radical position. We need a demolition.
practices. The old nature, it's gotta go!
Why'd they have to tear the whole thing down is beyond me. Could have saved a ton of money if they had.
Simon, my friend around the air.
Oh, hello there. We just witnessed a fascinating demolition live. It was quite exhilarating to watch.
Good save. Simon, don't you have the general contractor on site?
Yes, I have Fred Carpenter here.
That's Joe Carpenter.
Ah, yes, Joe. Now that you've demolished the old building, what's the next step?
Well, let me have my project manager, Bobby, speak to that.
Hi. Well, the first thing we've got to do is get a plan.
Like a blueprint?
Well, it's more than a blueprint. We have a master plan.
A master plan?
Yes, sir. We need to know exactly what we're building.
You know, it's just like that way in life. We need to have a plan to know exactly what we want our lives to be.
Simon, what are they talking about? A model for one's life?
I'm not completely sure. Can you explain this to us and our viewers?
Absolutely.
I seek godly wisdom on how to build my life. And daily I surrender. God help me do what's right. Renewing my mind and reaching in love. And like Jesus is my Father up above. More like Jesus, like Him in every way. More like Jesus, like Him in every way. More like Jesus, like Him in every way. More like Jesus, like Him in every way.
cut. Okay, that's a wrap. Good luck. Bridget, John, whatever your names are.
It's Bobby and Joe, sir.
Whatever. The station will probably send me out in 6 months to cover your progress when it's freezing and 10 below.
Yeah, well, let me just tell you, it's been great to see you, Simon, and we hope you come back real soon. God bless.
Ta-da! I have arrived! Sucks.
Sasha, what are you doing here?
Now, Joe, you know, I'm the decorator on this project. Why shouldn't I be here?
Well, we're not even quite ready for the decorator yet. We haven't even dug and excavated the land yet, and we've got potholes and cracks and everything all over the place. I think you're a little bit early.
Oh, Joe, I can tell you some shortcuts to make it look marvelous. Some paint here, some paint there. No one will know the difference. At Tadada Designs, our slogan is, don't waste time or a diamond what the eye can't see.
Well, Sasha, you know that we don't do work that way around here.
You can say that again.
So remember, thank you. So remember, there are two kinds of builders on this earth.
In fact, let's tell you about these guys. Crew.
I'll do it my way, I don't need your advice. Oh, what a view, who could ask for more?
Sam, it's another kind of builder who was wise. A solid foundation, I'm trusting in God. Stone up on stone, I've gotta build it just right.
Hey, good morning, crew. How y'all doing?
Hey Piper, got the plumbing supplies?
And Taylor, you have all the framing lumber?
Yes, sir, right here.
Well, that's great. Come on, Bobby. While they go and set up, let's you go and I take a little look at these blueprints and see what's happening.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Piper, move your pipes. You're blocking Benson's from setting up.
No, you're blocking my too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, Michael got here first.
So?
So our dad is more important.
Oh, yeah? No.
Hey, what's going on here? All this arguing. What is happening?
We're arguing about who's the most important and who should go first.
What, crew, we talked about this, about our attitudes during the building process.
Yeah, you know, if we want God to be able to bless our work, sometimes we have to take ourselves and look at the needs of others and try to do better than we would do for ourselves. It's one of those things. It's not always easy, but we must stick together and make us so that we persevere, because perseverance will produce godly character. That's exactly right. And remember that Jesus gave us the Beatitudes so that we could make sure that we have an attitude of gratitude. That's right.
I'm sorry, Taylor. I'm sorry too.
That's good.
It's so cold. In fact, it's so cold outside.
How cold is it?
It's so cold that I had to open the freezer to heat the house.
Hey, crew, come on up around here for a minute. Come on, I got an announcement. I want to let you know that I just got a telephone call from the television studio, and they want to come over and take a look at our progress and see exactly how we're doing. Isn't that neat? Yeah, and I think Simon's going to be here in a minute.
Excuse me, where would I find Mr. Joe Carpenter?
Right here, man. What can I do for you?
I'm Monica Fisher from Sunday Morning Live, and I'm here for the interview.
Hey, aren't you the news anchor?
Where's Mr. Simon?
Can you say corporate shakeup?
Corporate shakeup.
Well, Mr. Simon Burgundy is at my anchor desk now. He got promoted and they stuck me back in the field, out here in the freezing cold. Not that I'm bitter or anything.
Well, sorry, Monica, but we're glad you're here.
Yeah, well, I was the lead anchor for 5 years. Never missed a cue. I had top ratings.
Well, I'm sure that's true, Monica. But you know, sometimes in life, things like this happen, and they have a way of working those things out. We just have to give them a little time.
Miss Monica, I like your pearl necklace. It's beautiful.
Well, it's a token gift from my producer after 5 years of hard work.
Well, I like it.
I like your bracelet too. Is it made of real gold? Yes, it is. Can you say retail therapy?
Retail therapy.
Man, I think the crew is onto something here.
What?
Well, you know exactly that some things happen that aren't so pleasant at the time, but God has a way of making them beautiful with all kinds of situations, and if we just allow Him to.
What do you mean?
Well, just think about that pearl necklace that you're wearing right now. Think of all the work that the oyster had to go through to make that beautiful necklace. And exactly that's what happens with God's time, too. He can make something beautiful out of something that wasn't at the beginning.
Huh, I never thought of it that way. You know you're irritating me.
Set the horses in the sand.
You're just my middle gang, but you're more than I can stand.
The waves are high
You know, we're just about ready for all the finishing touches on this project now.
Great, I bought swashes and paint chips. Sasha, Monica, it's so good to see you.
You know each other?
Yes. Sasha was the set decorator at the studio. She was wonderful. Yeah, well, that was 100 years ago.
Yeah, well, how about that?
Sasha, I never had a chance to say goodbye, and that I'm so sorry the studio cut your job. Oh, honey, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Because of all that, I got the courage to start my own decorating business. It's called Ta-Da! Ta-Da, what a perfect name. I'm so happy for you. So, Sasha, when you lost your job, God knew it was going to be a blessing in disguise? You can say that again. It was definitely a blessing in disguise. When I lost my job, I was so sad and thought that God had forgotten all about me. I know the feeling. But I knew God loved me and had a plan for my life. So what'd you do? I prayed, Monica. I prayed. Lord, I come to you. I'm calling on your name. Lord, I worship you. Please hear the words I pray. What?
Are you ready to roll?
Yeah. You know, I think I am.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, this is Monica Fisher reporting from the almost finished New Slate Community Church. I've got to tell you, this project is more than just a marvelous project. It's much more than that. The crews put their heart and soul into this mission, and I'll be thrilled to be back here on Dedication Sunday because I, for one, want to know more about their master architect and his plan for my life.
Welcome back to Sunday Morning Live. Now let's back to the dedication for our new site community church is about to start.
Thanks, Simon. I'm thrilled to be here right now. I'd like to introduce my pastor.
Your pastor? Really, Monica? When did this happen?
This happened when I met some of the most wonderful people while covering this story. They introduced me to Jesus, and I learned he had a marvelous plan for my life. Oh, let's welcome Pastor Williams, who will lead us in the dedication this morning.
Our Father in heaven, it is with great joy that we gather to honor you this morning. May this be a place where your people gather to praise you, serve one another, and build lives that glorify your holy name. May it always be a place where broken people can come and find new life, hope, and a future in your Son, Jesus Christ. We dedicate this church to you. And all God's people said, Amen.
Now, as our little Miss Sunshine prepares to cut the ribbon, we'd like to thank Mr. Joe Carpenter and his construction company for their fine work. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire crew and the congregation invites you to join us as we build futures on Jesus, our solid rock.